24, Sarah Clarke had us fooled into thinking she was one of the good guys until she killed Kiefer Sutherland's wife. And now she has to really engage the enemy to stop a devastating bioterror attack. Take a look at this.
So, Jack, if we're going to go forward with this, I have to know one thing. Are you going to be able to forgive me for killing Terry?
If I wanted revenge, Nina, I would have killed you already. You know that. It's like I said. All I want to do is finish this deal and disappear for good.
Please welcome Sarah Clarke.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Sarah, nice to meet you.
Sarah,
Hi, ladies.
On 24, you play Nina Myers, who is a terrorist. But the show was written far before we even got into all of the issues we're facing now. I mean, we have terrorist alerts, we're on, code yellow, orange, it jumps all the time. Are you surprised at how closely it mirrors real life?
Well, definitely. I mean, I know that when I was first cast, it was before 9/11, and the thought of terrorist activities would just seem sort of mythical. It didn't seem like something we even understood. And I'll never forget the day I was going to work on 9/11. I didn't know it had happened because I don't have a TV, so I didn't know that it was going on. And I arrived to set, and they said, well, due to what happened, I don't know if we're going to shoot. And I said, what happened? And so then we sat there and watched the TV for a good hour, and then we decided to still shoot a scene. And I remember thinking it was just so surreal. Like, I was saying a line about this one terrorist thing, and it was almost too real. It just couldn't really.
That's really a weird day.
Yeah.
Very strange.
A little too close to reality right there.
I didn't realize this, but you met your husband, Xander Berkeley, on the set of 24 because he played the head of the counterterrorism unit, right? Am I right? Now, but then I found out you guys hung out and saw each other for a while, and no one knew.
Yep, that's true.
Who spilled the beans?
Well, actually, it was a faux pas on my part because I was a little shy, and I didn't want to really kind of spill who I was with when I first started to work, but I was talking to Carlos Bernard, who plays Tony Almeida.
Yes.
And he had asked me what I had done that summer, and I said, oh, well, I went to Portugal, because Xander and I had gone to Portugal. I said, and then I drove across country with a friend, and he's like, a friend? I'm like, yeah, you know, just a friend. It was Xander, of course. So then he's talking to Xander, and I hadn't said to Xander, now don't say anything. So he's like, well, what'd you do this summer? And he said, well, I went to Portugal. And he's like, Portugal? Sarah went to Portugal. Did you know this? And Xander was so cool. He's like, really? She did?
It's not like you said you went to New York, you went to Portugal.
Exactly.
Was it more fun when you were keeping the secret or after it got spilled?
Well, what was fun was that people then wanted to know, like, because no one knew me before I moved out, so they were like, what do you do in the weekends, Sarah? And I'm like, you know, I just hang out. And they're just like, who do you hang out with? I don't know. They're like, why don't you come? So they started to sort of guess. I said, I do have a boyfriend. And they're like, oh, really? Who's the boyfriend? And I said, so some people did know, but the big fun was when we finally announced our engagement, and we did that on the set, and that was really
wonderful.
That is really nice. Now, okay, there's one thing that amazes me about 24. The entire series takes place in one day.
Yeah.
And you do something that I could never do. You wear the same exact top every single shot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to deal with that. You're a strong woman.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it actually, I mean, it makes it easy so you know exactly where you are. I mean, based on the amount of dirt that's accumulated on your shirt, or if you have a rip, you know, but yeah, I chose very carefully for the third season what I was going to wear. Yes.
You have to see it every day.
That's not just clothes. That's hair and makeup because I change my hair like other people change nail polish. You couldn't do it, right?
Well, yeah, because the second season especially, I mean, I'm in jail, and there's just no justifying any beautification there. So actually, it was a joy because you come in.
What is Martha Stewart going to do?
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
She's going to get very creative, I think.
Girl.
But, yeah, I didn't have any makeup in the second season, and that was sort of really liberating.
And you can't even get your hair cut throughout the
Well,
season,
no, they
right?
have to cut it because you have to maintain it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
right.
they're meticulously looking
Right.
at photos all the time.
length, yeah.
How many backup
Interesting.
outfits do you have? I mean, because obviously something could happen to the one shirt.
Right,
So you must
exactly.
need
No,
many,
there's
many.
about 6.
Does Tom Ridge watch this show, I wonder? Homeland Security.
Does Jack forgive you? Does he forgive you? That's what I want to know.
Does he forgive me? Well, he's forced to sort of look at the circumstances, let's put it this way, as to why what happened.
He forgives you.
Audience wants to know how good of a kisser Kiefer Sutherland is. I was talking to them earlier.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was dishing some information.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Kiefer Sutherland is a fantastic kisser. This scene in particular was not the way to find out at all.
You are funny. I'm glad we got to see you in some color. Nice green
Thank
shirt
you,
opposite the
thank
show. Lovely to have you here. Our thanks to Sarah Clarke. Be sure to check out 24 Tuesday nights. We will be right back.